What is going on, squad? Happy Monday. Behind the Lines, episode 89 piece. Shout out Santana Moss. Legend. Jovan, what's good, brother? Long time no
What's
see.
up? What's up? Yeah, for sure.
What a weekend. What a weekend. Not really what we wanted to see yesterday. The Bucks and the Skins both getting clapped. But Saturday was cool. Saturday was cool. Your campus was very, very fun. I will say that stadium, I was very impressed. It was not the biggest stadium, but hey, it's not about the size, it's about how you use it. We know this.
Yeah. Stadium's got a good personality.
Definitely has a good personality, good sense of humor. All jokes aside, that place was loud as fuck. I was impressed. People who were there were watching the game the whole fucking time and knew their shit. They knew their football. Everyone we talked to was into the game, which is very, very rare, I thought. So, Big Loopy, 7684, buddy. I hate the Commanders too. I really do. Yeah, for everyone who tailed that play, I'm sorry. Yesterday, L bet. That was a bad bet. And shout out the fucking Ravens and the Saints for 2 push pieces for the boy. Got the worst CLV on the history of Earth on those 2 bets. Got +3 on both of them. Shout out Kamara. Shout out John Harbaugh. You guys cost me a couple $100. Thank you. It is what it is. Hey, a push is a win in my mind because it's not a loss and should never be upset. But that's why you get the lines in a little earlier, guys. And I'm going to be working on that. I might have all my bets locked in for the week by tomorrow. I might give it a shot. Yeah. That's a big maybe. Keyword maybe. We'll have to see. But yeah, man, what did you think about that Sunday Night Football game last night? Points?
Yeah. I mean, we got the points. That was for sure.
Points.
No word. When the Bucks struggle, like initially I was going to be all over them until kind of the news came out that everybody's going to play because then the movement made a little more sense. But when they struggle with like Brady, they do it in like bunches of a couple of games. So I'm not really worried, especially like with the schedule they have coming up. Like they're going to win the next 3 or so games and then go into a little tougher part of the schedule. So I'm fine with that. At least the offense shut up. Defense is a little concerning, but they'll be okay. But we'll say too, I think like I was super high on the Chiefs coming into the year. I still think everybody else, like Bills have been great. Everything. Chiefs are the best team in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a debate right now.
Mm-hmm. Because they have Andy Reid, because they have Pat Mahomes. What more do you need?
Pretty simple.
What more do you need? Guys, remind my memory, the team from New England who over the past, decade and a half won a bazillion Super Bowls with the best coach of all time and best quarterback of all time. Can you guys remind me of that team? Was it the Patriots? Was that who was doing it? Gosh, it's almost like having that unbelievable Hall of Fame coach and unbelievable Hall of Fame quarterback really fucking matters the most, huh?
Yeah.
That's wild.
And yes, to Jen, I do have a Chiefs Super Bowl ticket. I was the only one I placed, actually. But
same. Thanks for asking me to Jen. I appreciate it. I threw 100 bones on the Ravens and on the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl this year. So I can use the Ravens ticket to wipe my ass today, but I can keep that Chiefs one safe. Sure we can.
Yeah, might as well.
Sure we can. Wanted to shout out Jerry World real quick. That place was cool. I'm not used to going to a place like that. I'll be honest with you. You guys know I'm used to showing up to poverty to see my team play at home. But I was impressed by that stadium. That place was fucking packed. And the fans were not that mean. I'll be honest with you. I mean, got chirped a couple times, but I was wearing a Carson Wentz Commanders jersey. Obviously, I'm going to get chirped a little bit. I take that on the chin. Don't give a fuck. The Eagles fans are the ones that are dicks. It is what it is. Don't care. But if you're an Eagles fan, you're mean. You're a mean person. Cowboys fans were nicer than I thought, honestly. On the way out, like I was pretty bummed. And one of the guys literally looked at me and was like, "It's going to be okay." And I was like, "What is going on right now?" Like he was in a full Cowboys uniform. And I was like, "You know what? It's not going to be okay, but thank you. I appreciate it." So shout out Jerry World a little bit. Did not think I'd say that.
Yeah.
Did not think I'd say that.
How about that?
Mm-hmm. Chase said, "Did I see the stat about the home run?" Yeah.
I just said the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah. I really don't care about that much, but yeah.
Definitely makes a significant difference. Can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
From being in the games at the stadium, I like most of the games I've been to have been with the roof closed, and then when the roof is open, you can see a significant difference in some carry.
Mm.
So I wouldn't be shocked.
Well, that's not good. And yeah, I'm still at Trent and Co's cribbo, guys. And someone asked how was Raising Cane's. It was fucking gas. It was gas.
It's always
First time I
gas.
had it, it was really good. We'll keep it at that. We will keep it at that. Stay on football. Fuck baseball. Do not blame you, my man. Your profile picture is literally the Astros hat, though. Figure it out. Pick one. Pick one. Wow, Ollie. It's the last Mitch Keller day. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Is gas good? What is Degen on? Is Degen smoking that gas? What does that even mean?
Just maybe. We got to
Gas
catch him
good?
up on the terminology.
You said it's gas. Oh my God, he was asking if that means it's good.
Yeah.
Degen, bro, ask me those questions in private, bro. Come on, save yourself. Save yourself that. Yes, it means it's good. Yes, it means it's good. It means it's great. That was a boomer moment. No slack will be cut. Text us on the side next time you have a question like that. Holy smokes. This is exactly what I wanted to see today. This is good. Yeah, I'll be on the 49ers tonight. What do you think?
I mean, I can't say no. Can't say no to that.
Well, can you say yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's talk football. All right. Yeah, we're literally talking football right now. 49ers are gassed tonight. Let's go. Kittle is gassed. See, he's getting it. He's getting it.
You know,
Man,
there's definitely interesting stuff around Kittle today.
what do you got?
Say
Hit me
that.
with it. Hit me with it.
Well, so there's a couple different angles from it because, like, I think he's in a good matchup today. I think he'll do great. But the one question is, like, he's he's going to be on the field a lot more, but to block because Trent Williams is not going to be playing.
Yeah,
So,
that's an out.
well, that means like he's going to be on the field blocking a little bit more. He's going to be on the field just period a lot more, which that's kind of increased volume all around. So like I think he'll be having a pretty good game today. I'm just really, really hoping that it's going to be a lot more receiving work than blocking increase in volume.
He is really, really tough to bet on.
Yeah.
He really is because there's games where he just literally turns into an O lineman, like you just said, and they need that, especially this week. Jovan, thank you because I was trying to target Kittle tonight. There's no fucking chance I'm targeting Kittle tonight.
Yeah.
After that, I mean, that makes an incredible amount of sense. And typically I don't like bet on that, but there's some things where I hear and I'm like, all right, I'm not taking that guy to get a touchdown tonight. I can't. He's going to be on the line. He's going to be an extra blocker. Not because they want to, they are going to need him to with that Rams D line. Let's not kid ourselves. They're going to need him to block. He's an elite blocker as a tight end.
Yeah.
That stinks. Yeah, Kev, here we go. Yep. Here we go, Kev. That's what I'm talking about.
I still think he does well. Like it's just hard. It's hard to say he's going to like have a incredible game. Like I think there's going to be an increase in volume in the passing game from what he's seen, like what he saw last week. But I don't know if that's going to be enough for him to go like absolutely nuts.
Okay.
And yeah, scoring a touchdown is one thing. Like I think if they get down there, it is what it is.
Okay. Wow, voice crack. Yeah, Squares Grub yesterday, not happening today. It is Public Monday, brother. No nukes today. No nukes today. All right. Wow, my guy needs Ayuk to not do shit today for fantasy purposes. Well, I need him to do shit today for fantasy purposes, brother. So one of us is winning our league, one of us is losing. I'm in one league. I'm about to be 0-4, and I'm about to have to wear a dress on the golf course with all my buddies because that's our punishment to come in last. So I might be hitting you up, and I might need you to help me make some trades in that league because I can't. I don't even know where I'd find a woman's golf skirt that would fit me. They don't make those for my size.
They don't.
Literally, I'd have to probably knit it myself. Plain and simple.
It's a fact.
God, the Commanders are trash. No shit. Thanks. Appreciate it. Any more takes? Sky's blue. Tweet saying Vegas is down money, and today is Public Monday. please, 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 please find a way to get us that tweet. Fleshlings09. God, just saying your name out loud just sounds weird. Sorry. Can you DM us that tweet or post a link in here or something, bro? C-Lord, what's my opinion on the DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth area? Hot women, amazing food. What would my complaint be? I mean, I've been here for like 3 days. I don't really know the city that much.
You didn't really go to the main part either. You haven't been to Dallas, right?
I'm hip. Yeah, I have not been into like downtown Dallas, I don't think. But everything I've seen is like very new and nice and clean, which I fuck with. It kind of reminds me of Arlington, Virginia, like where I live. But everything down here is way more spread out. Like everything is just way farther away from each other than at home, where I'm by DC, where there's just like not enough land to like spread shit out, plain and simple. Yeah. But it's everything here I've seen so far has been very, very nice and clean and cool. So yeah, I'm with you. I like it. What else? Somebody said DM me. Here we go, Kev. Wow. All right, Kev. Coming through for the boys. Let me share this tweet. Why not us? Here we go. Sportsbooks ate an L yesterday, and I lost money. What? Sportsbooks are reporting a losing Sunday. Their first of the NFL season. So Squares grubbed yesterday. I expect them to somehow manage to be open for business. This is a W tweet, actually. Yeah. This is a W tweet. Oh, I follow this guy. Okay. Cool. W tweet. I like that response from Ben too. I don't feel bad at all. Well, that makes sense why I was down a unit or so in NFL bets yesterday. Squares grubbed.
Yeah.
Squares grubbed. Good for them. That's okay. I'm not rooting against the Squares. Well, sometimes I am, but not in general. Only when my bets are the opposite, right? But yeah, watching the Commanders in person in those black uniforms and watching them play like that should have been illegal.
Really?
Like those guys should go to jail.
You're not a fan of them?
No, I love those uniforms.
Oh, you're just talking about the game.
I'm saying them playing that bad in those uniforms for the first time they've ever worn them should be illegal.
That's fair.
Literally.
That's fair.
Literally. Fleshy. I can't keep saying your name, bro. I'm just going to say what you're saying. 49ers ML will hit. Rams could possibly cover. I mean, yeah. That line's moved to -2 on a lot of books, Jovan.
Really?
Sure it can.
Interesting.
Sure it can. Wentz. Yeah, DeGen. I don't know if I've ever, and I've watched a lot of really bad Commanders games, more than I've seen good. Not even close. I don't know if I've watched a game with worse play calling than yesterday. Scott Turner, our offensive coordinator, who's Norv Turner's son, that's the only reason he has a job, which is honestly hilarious because we had Lil Shanahan as a coach at one point, and we let him and his dad walk, and we ended up keeping we have Norv Turner's son, who's just abysmal at calling plays. He's an idiot. Yeah. It's literally like comical how many good coaches we had on our team under Jay Gruden at one point, and we don't have any of those guys. And I hope people are finally starting to realize that Ron Rivera is not a good coach. Like, are you at the point where you've kind of realized that he's just not that good of a coach, or are you still a Riverboat Ron guy? Like, the dude, and I'm going to find this tweet while you give your pitch on it, but like, the dude sucks, and the people he brings in suck, and I put that on him.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think that's a little bit more of the issue. I don't think he knows how to craft a coaching staff. Because I mean,
bro,
from like the personnel standpoint of anything, like it's I can't really put that on him. Like they have traffic cones for O-linemen. They really don't have elite skill position players, and you have Carson Wentz at quarterback, which is not terrible, but he's not going to do it. He's not going to be able to make up for all of the lacking production around him. But like, I mean, the play calling and the schemes and everything, which are on him and the coaching staff, that's the issue for him. But I don't think he's a terrible coach in and of itself, like in the context of his job. I think it's just the surrounding things. Some of them his fault, some of them not.
Yeah, well, he's already in a beat position because of our owner is an idiot, and our team is just terribly run. So yeah, he doesn't get any help.
Yeah, I mean,
right? He's got to do it all himself.
Definitely, in Ron's defense, he really hasn't had a quarterback for
Yeah,
the majority of his coaching career.
Okay, but also, maybe Ron Rivera was never really a good coach, and maybe Cam Newton was just cracked that year, and their defense was just cracked.
100%.
You know. But peep this shit, dude. Whoa, not that, but this. Like in all the games this man's coached, we've been down in all the games. Like we're always losing, and I gotta find this other tweet too. But like we've been losing at halftime in like 70% of our games. So like we just come out like idiots. Like we come out flat. Like there's no prep for the games. Like whatever we're doing to get ready for the game, it's the exact opposite of what we need to be doing. Because we come out flat and down in every single game. It's unbelievable. Jay Gruden, who people think is a fucking idiot, he had a better winning percentage and he had winning seasons with our squad. Ron Rivera has not done shit. Like the dude's about to get canned, and he should get canned, in my opinion. Don't wish ill will on anybody's family or some dude losing his job, but like I've put way too much money and invested too much time in this shitty team to have poverty coaches calling the shots. Like get these fucking clowns out of here. And maybe we should have kept one of the 10 young geniuses on our squad. Like it's absurd to me that LaFleur, McVay, Little Shanahan, fucking Kevin O'Connell, who else? I think there's like one more guy. Mike McDaniel. Like those are 5 fucking geniuses. We couldn't keep any of those dudes. Clown activity, man.
Yeah.
Clown activity. I'm done talking about it. I know you guys don't like when I only talk about DC stuff, but sometimes I just got to get shit off my chest, plain and simple. So I appreciate you guys listening. But man, this team is poverty. And you guys are probably like, yeah, we know this. Like we know that, like, and I know it too, but it just sucks. It sucks. The Bucks, you think will be okay? Did you like what you saw out of that offense last night at least? And it's, you lose to the Chiefs, you chalk it up. The Chiefs are really good.
Yeah, I mean they're far and away a better team than the Bucks all around. Like I still think like when we were talking about the Chiefs too, like I think while Tyreek Hill matters obviously a lot because he's a great player, their offense is harder to scheme for, like as a defensive coordinator with the way that it's currently constructed. So
right.
I'm going to say I expected the Bucks defense to get shredded, but I knew that they were going to come out playing like the cloud coverage defense that they tried against Tyreek, keep everything from them, and they got toasted like a lot of teams are going to. So
you know what that is? That's the Commanders' prevent defense that we run on every play.
I mean, yeah, we do the same thing. We played 15 yards off the receivers. So what are they going to do? They're going to throw it quick to Travis Kelce, and he's going to get 10 yards every single catch.
Bro. Yeah, no, it is what it is. I mean, that team is just incredible. Like having Kelce and Mahomes is just a cheat code. It really is.
It is.
And people forget that Travis Kelce played quarterback at Cincinnati and was such a shithead in college that he got kicked off the team. And his brother, Jason Kelce, who was the center on the Eagles, who's a fucking dog, who was also at Cincinnati, was there a little bit old. He was a little older, but he was there at the same time, had to beg the coach to let Travis Kelce back on the team at Cincinnati. And the coach was like, fuck this guy. The only way he's coming back is if he plays tight end. He's not playing quarterback. So shout out that coach and shout out Jason Kelce for literally creating the best tight end I've ever seen. It's a crazy story and doesn't get enough love. Super wild, dude. Like what? Yeah. The guy played quarterback in Cincinnati, was kicked off the team. Like 99% chance Travis Kelce doesn't exist after that stuff happens. That's one of those stories in football that is under the radar.
100%.
Colton, how is my Braves NL East ticket treating me? Pretty fucking good, my man. Pretty fucking good. Javonte Williams torn ACL. God damn it. That's sad. That's sad. But we kind of knew that was happening. He was telling his teammates on the sidelines that he tore it. So that's really beat. Hate to see it. That's why they brought back Melvin Gordon, I guess. It's good to have 2 backs like that, right?
Yeah,
But
unless he's fumbling, giving the game away.
well, yeah, you never want that.
Yeah.
How about this Braves game today? I don't want to steal your thunder, but you had a great read on this game in the group chat earlier. I want you to kind of go over that game and what you're thinking about today.
Yeah, I mean it's the Braves coming off of a super emotional win, super emotional series. They swept the three biggest games of their season by far.
Yep.
And they're coming into a game against the Marlins with Luzardo on the mound. Great pitcher. Obviously, he's been pitching out of his mind. And they got Bryce Elders coming off of a complete game, by far the best outing of his career. And I still can't find it anywhere in my head to believe in him as a long-term starter, a long-term piece of the rotation, or a guy who's really going to like significantly contribute good innings to this rotation yet. So coming in today, like I think there's the Sunday night baseball aspect of it too. I just think they'll come out a little slow here. Like I wouldn't be shocked to see the Marlins, come out and win this game. And I don't want to mess with their bullpen, but obviously that's a concern. So I think we were looking at it, we were talking about it too. The Marlins, with as low as this line is, because I mean it is a low line, it's minus 160. Low as this line is, having the Marlins first 5 plus a half at only like minus 120, that seems like a pretty good price for that. So
Marlins first 5 plus a half is minus 120.
Yeah, I mean they're only what plus 135 for the full game. So I mean it's a little low of a line for that. I think you're getting a good price on that.
Okay.
And they also, I don't know if you saw this too, but they put Dansby Swanson running RBI up, which is crazy. Crazy. I mean, he said it hit a home run in 3 straight games. He's scored or something in like 7 of 8 or something crazy, and to put it up against Jesus Luzardo, I think that's a little weird.
Jovan, dude, there's times where you say stuff that I have to literally pull up my note sheet and write it down because you say stuff that's just so fucking smart. Like, I mean, I know you live in the Prize Picks app, like you actually pay rent to live there.
I do,
but,
yeah.
We have to take that under today. You know we do. We have to take that under today.
You probably got to.
I don't think we have a choice, dude.
Yeah, I don't think we do. Unfortunately.
Okay. Monday note. Dansby under. Jovan's brain is huge. Okay. We got it. Good fucking eye, dude. Yes. Good fucking eye. Give me the Marlins. Fucking Elder is coming off a complete game shutout. And he's a lefty. And guess who can't hit lefties? Oh, no, he's a righty. I'm absolutely tripping. Yeah. Luzardo's a lefty.
Yeah,
Hold the phone. My bad. Wow, that's actually better. Because we know Miami can't hit lefties, right?
Yeah.
So they can't hit anything. Let's get that clear. But give me this plus 135. Maybe I'll go half and half and ride that first 5 with you if you really like it. I'm super down to do that. Can't not take that plus 135 though. You kidding me? 90% of the bets and money are coming in on the Braves, which makes no sense today after they just fucking pretty much locked up the division. They're definitely getting boozed up last night. After Sunday Night Baseball, where it's a system play, you fade that team the next day, and you're making fucking money this whole year. And that line has not moved a speck. A speck. At least I haven't seen it move a speck. I'm looking at it right now. Have you seen it move a speck?
No. I mean, it's stayed pretty consistent. I don't know. I'm trying to look at the total, too, because the total – it's been one of those that's been steadily bouncing back and forth between that 7 and 7.5. I don't really know what to think of that. So if it was going up and staying there, like I would be probably a little scared and might like even just eat it on like a Marlins plus 1.5 too instead of the full game money line. But
yeah,
I don't know. I want to see where it ends up.
Okay. Kevin Chat said the line makes no sense either. Do you guys think that line is a little sketch in the Braves Miami game? Do you think that line's a little bit short? Let me know. I do, but I want to know, like, genuinely, do you guys think that it's a little short? Because sometimes I'm wrong about line reading. I do it. That's how I bet 90% of my bets. I agree exactly with Ollie what he said. Line's a little short, but not crazy short. Yeah, I probably would have put them at minus 175, minus 180. Right?
Probably somewhere around there.
I know the Braves didn't clinch the division, Mark, but they pretty much did.
Yeah, unless they went out and the Mets lose out.
There's 3 games left, and they're up what, a game and a half, 2 games.
2 games, yeah.
So they'd have to lose out, and fucking Mets would have to win out.
Yeah. And like for this game too, like I don't think it's insanely short, but I mean comparing them to the other lines that we've seen Bryce Elder have, like I don't think the Nationals are like significantly worse than the Marlins. And last time out, when Bryce Elder came and pitched a complete game, he was minus 270. It's a whole dollar.
I think the Nats offense is better than the Marlins. It's the Nats pitching that's Pav.
Yeah, it's the pitching difference that makes the difference. Which is why, like, I don't think it evens out on both sides. I'll give the Marlins like the slight edge because they can compete in the pitching department, but I don't think there's that significant of a difference.
Somebody say Nats plus 250 ML today with Abbott on the bump against Cookie Cutter Carrasco.
That's a crazy price too. I mean, I don't know if I want to touch it because they're such a big favorite, and that's probably a little telling of a line, but I don't think they also deserve to be that big with him on the mound.
I think they probably do. I don't know. It's the Mets coming off of getting swept. I don't know. Yeah. It's the Mets coming off of losing a bunch of games in a row and in a must-win game at home, and I'm pretty sure Carrasco's pitched a lot better at home, or is that reversed? But either way, Carrasco's numbers on the surface, even though we don't think he's that good of an arm, and I agree with you on that, I think he's a little bit of a fraud. But he's got fine stats, and Abbott sucks, and the Nats suck, and the Mets are good. So I think the line is fine. But anytime you see a team minus 300, it's the other side for a sprint is a good look.
Yeah, it's not
plain and simple.
And I mean, as good as he's been at home, he's gotten his last 3 home starts were the Marlins, Pirates, and Nationals, and he got rocked by 2 of those teams.
Yep.
So that's why I think like sure it's the Mets in a must-win spot, but 300 seems a little crazy.
Okay. Maybe it's telling, maybe it's a trap, maybe the books are setting these lines a little fatter, a little heavier today to get some bankroll back from yesterday.
I mean, this kind of feels a little bit like the Bryce Elder game against the Nats, to be honest with you. Like I don't know if I want to touch the other side because it feels a little telling those pitchers this big of a favorite, even though there's a team difference. But
I'm not betting the Nats today.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm done with the Nats. Although shout out Abrams and shout out our offense, which has the second best batting average in baseball in the second half of the season. Did you know that?
Really?
Did you know that? Isn't that weird? Because guys like Vargas, guys like Meneses, Abrams has been hitting pretty well of late. I mean, these guys have been significantly better than what we were rolling with before the trade, which is fucking hilarious. Yeah. It's the defense that's the worst defense in the league and worst pitching staff in the league, like by far. So, which is concerning because we've prided ourselves on building our team, pitcher first. Hence how we won a World Series. Weird. I do like tooting my own horn. How about that? There, I said it. I'm going to toot my own horn again for that Pirates bet yesterday. Of course, now the MLB bets are starting to hit. We've been on a little bit of a roll of late, which is cool. So let's keep it going. Units are going to be deployed left and right during the playoffs. You kidding me? Unders are going to be fired off like fucking nothing. I'm so excited. But the Pirates yesterday on Cardinals Day, on fucking Yachty Day and Wainwright Day and all these guys on Pujols Day, right? The Pirates yesterday was so free. With Contreras on the bump at plus 175. That was one of my best MLB bets of the season, which is it's not hard to accomplish with how bad I've been betting MLB this year, right? But that was a really good bet. It's nice to see bets like that come through, right? It really is. It's nice to see bets like that come to fruition and bring the coins home. Bets that deserve to hit.
Yeah.
It is nice. But like I always said earlier, it is Mitch Keller's last day. Michaelis is pitching on the road where he's been susceptible to give up some runs. Are you going anywhere near this? Are you staying away?
I still haven't seen a line for that game out, so I don't really know.
I'm seeing Pirates at plus 145 and Cardinals at minus 175.
Yeah, I don't know. That's one where I probably have to look a little more into it, more than more than just the line a little bit. But I'm always down to fade Michaelis. I think he's
Yeah,
just not very good in general. But
100%.
I'll keep an
I'm waiting for fucking Nick to come over here and like roundhouse kick me in the face because he's a huge Cardinals fan.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game is a little weird. But what are the other games today that have any sort of meaning? Should we just quickly go through these? Because there's only a couple, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we have the Astros Phillies game, which I think that one is really telling because it's an Astros team who, theoretically they're not playing for anything because they can't move up in the seeding or anything. They're already secured the top seed. And Aaron Nola is on the mound for the Phillies in a must-win game, and he's an underdog. I mean, the Phillies is obviously not the better team, but if you're talking motivation-wise, which has played into a lot of these lines, I think that's definitely very telling. And obviously, the Astros have the advantage on paper in pretty much every single area. So I think that's a pretty important one.
Okay. What is the Prize Picks board telling you about this game? Are there any weird fantasy scores? Are the hits allowed looking weird for these arms? Is there anything that's like of concern or that makes your argument for Houston here even better?
I wouldn't say that necessarily. I would say though the fact that because McCullers, like a lot of the other Astros pitching staff, they're limited because what do they have to play for? So I mean, his outs are at 15.5, meaning that he's going to have a shortened outing. He has no fantasy score, which kind of reinforces that. So the fact that they're still minus 122, minus 125, seeing places with knowing the fact that it's going to be more Aaron Nola than McCullers and the rest of that Astros bullpen, which is good, absolutely. But if it's Aaron Nola versus a shortened Lance McCullers outing plus the bullpen, I don't understand why they would have the advantage necessarily. And
I'll tell you why, because the books know they're going to win tonight.
Yeah.
How about that? Exactly. So the only thing I can think of, to be honest with you, only thing I can think of. And you were not involved yesterday. If you were involved yesterday, we would not have full reversed, but we owe the people a Prize Picks winner today, and we're going to grind. We have a spaces this afternoon, which is good because the one we sent for the Cowboys game yesterday, full reversed.
I did see that.
Full reversed. And that's embarrassing. That cannot happen. So I apologize for that. And I take the blame. I eat that one on the chin. I was the captain of putting that Prize Picks together. They weren't all my picks. Only one was. But that's my game. We're going to the fucking Cowboys game to see the Commanders. That's on me. We owe the people a winner. I need your help today. We need to grind in the spaces and get people's coins back on Prize Picks.
Speaking of some of those squares, one that I did take the under on pretty early, and it's moving down because I've gotten 15,000 DMs saying like, why shouldn't I take this? And it's Tristan McKenzie everything today. And it's because it's for the same reason as McCullers. We have seen like yesterday, Shane Bieber taking out at 80 pitches, 5 innings. They're going to keep doing the same with McKenzie, which is why the lines kind of are what they are. Honestly, the 35.5 fantasy score is a little high, I think, for the shortened outing that he's going to have. Like, I would advise everybody and all the people who DM me about his strikeouts and everything that are also moving down. Okay. I would definitely stay away from that today.
Okay. So all his props are moving down. So we think that he might have a worse start.
I mean, regardless of not even worse start, it's just a shortened start. That's
okay. And that makes perfect sense. Like why would they leave him out there for 110 pitches today?
Yeah, exactly. And if they're
no reason.
Yeah, they can't move up anywhere. They're locked into that 3 seed. Probably going to play the Rays. I don't see why they would gas their arms.
Okay. Does he have a pitch count prop today? Nope.
No. So I was looking for that. I don't believe he does.
What about on the dog?
That's what I'm looking at. I feel like I looked at this earlier.
What did his shit open up at? Did he open up at like 7 strikeouts?
He had 6.5. It's 6 now.
It's 6 now, yeah.
I think he opened up higher some other places, and he's down to 6.5 there. On underdog, he only has strikeouts, no pitch problem.
Okay. Yeah, so nobody knows how long he's going to pitch today. I think it's just a stay away game. Yeah. It's not even like usually I like to fade guys when their lines move down like that.
I would
not a spot today.
I would have at the 6.5 number for the strikeouts. Like I faded, but as it keeps going down, I'm good. It's just more of a.
Mm-hmm.
I would not feel so great about his over because the matchup makes sense, yes, but he's probably not going to be pitching too long.
Right. If he's at 90 pitches, they're when they usually probably put him back out there for another inning, probably not going to today. Right.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. It's all got to come down to like what pitch count he ends at the end of his potential last inning. I think.
Exactly, and that's just not worth betting on.
Agreed. Any other games today that have any sort of meaning?
I mean, for the Rays and the Mariners, both their games have their meaning for them at least.
Okay.
Starting to really think that we get a dueling masterclass from Tyler Glasnow / and
Mr. Dick.
Yeah, Mr. Dick Mountain. Other than against Randy, because Randy's up for that Rona RBI today. There cannot be a better pitcher. We've done this like 15 times throughout the year. Couldn't be a better pitcher for Randy.
Okay.
So depending on that lineup, I'll probably be on that. But I don't see too many runs coming from this. I mean, your best bet would probably go in the first 5 because Glasnow is also still a little limited. You can kind of isolate that. But I think this total – it did open up a little high, but I think it's partially the pitchers going in the line movement and then the weather. It's supposed to be not great hitting conditions. But for a total to go, I think 8.5 to 7.5 in Fenway, that's a pretty big deal. So I think we get some solid pitching tonight in that game. And on the other side for that Mariners game, I think it's pretty square and it's going to hit, but I think it's going to be an open season for the Mariners against Brian Garcia, however long he's going to go. But I think the Mariners might be a home run square game today.
Wow. That's a square. You don't care?
It's not. I don't care. I mean, theoretically, it's not too square with because like Julio Rodriguez is not a part of it at least. But
yeah, but
you got our man Big Country in there.
That's a square though. Come on, at least a little bit.
Big Country, Eugenio, and Mitch Haniger. That's fair. Maybe a little bit.
A little bit. It's a baby square.
Yeah. Big Country also has a run.
Wow. Big Country.
He has a run prop today, which is nuts.
Big Country is a fucking beat. He has a run prop today?
Yeah. He has a run prop today.
What?
Run
You've
prop.
ever seen that?
Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm 99% certain that.
I mean, if someone has tabs on Big Country's run prop more than you do, they need to check themselves into a fucking rehab facility. So,
yeah,
unbelievable. Big Country. If you guys don't know who we're talking about, figure it out. I'm not even going to say it. If you guys don't know who Big Country is and who we're talking about, grow the hell up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. What? To Jen, man.
Crazy.
Read the room. I didn't mean to click on that or that. He goes, God damn it. It's Cal Raleigh, dude. It's Cal Raleigh on the fucking Mariners. He's their catcher. The dude is a dog. All right? He's a dog.
Yeah.
He's saying Brian Reeves is big. I mean, maybe there's a couple big countries to Jen. What do you want me to do, man?
Center for the Vancouver Grizzlies.
I'm not the Big Country police. All right? There could be a couple others. I don't know. I'm not on the board of Big Country. All right? I don't know.
Yeah. We're talking about the Vancouver Grizzlies. Was World War II?
What even is that? Is that's the old hockey team?
Yeah, or that's the old like the Memphis jerseys, right?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't fucking know. If that's the NBA, I don't even care. Fuck the NBA. I'm so anti NBA. Although I will watch it and probably bet on it a little bit, but
I'm definitely anti betting on it. Like I still do it, but not at the same levels like anything else. It's so difficult.
Yeah.
Props to anybody that great.
If you make money betting NBA, you're a wizard.
Yeah.
Straight up. And you're not a Washington Wizard because they suck. You're a real wizard.
Yeah, they're bad. They're bad.
They're bad. All right. Well, we talked about baseball a little bit. Guys, if you have any more questions, obviously let us know. But we might as well pivot to Monday Night Football talk. Maybe dive into the prop board. Anything? NBA is my best sport. No, it's NBA free. Okay. Best sport. Oh my God. Ollie, let's go. All right. I am seeing -2 a lot of places. We like that. Kirk Cousins style. But what are we liking on the prize picks board? Because coins need to be returned.
Yeah. As square as it is, like yards wise, I think Cooper Cup is fine today. And I know you don't want to hear that, but as much as corporate, as much as it makes all the sense in the world, I think that's the square one that's going to hit today. And kind of going along with kind of the Kittle thing, like you're going to see increased usage from the rest of those guys on the 49ers, which I don't want to get into Debo. That is what it is. Can keep that. But I don't know. A couple of these guys like Ayuk, Trawan Jennings, I think is another really good one. That's probably what I would take as far as increased usage from that side. But I don't know. They're just kind of refreshing some of these lines. So I'm looking through them. What's piquing your eye?
Well, I'm just looking at my fat future prize picks that I sent, and I want to literally punch myself in the fucking face for putting Carson Wentz under interceptions in here. That might be the worst square ever placed on this app. Carson Wentz under 10.5 interceptions for the season. I mean, honestly, maybe he'll get benched, right? He could get benched. $28 million for this.
Yeah.
$28 million Carson Wentz is making this year, ladies and gents. That should piss you off. 28 mil. Wow.
Crazy.
For that? For a guy that's looking like he's having a seizure in the pocket? Bro, the guy is moving around like he is on fire in the pocket. Wow, what a bum. My Lamar yards over is looking good. Here's a quick update on this because if people tailed it, awesome. It's looking pretty decent, at least to go 4 for 5. Lamar's yards are looking fire. DJ Moore's under reception. Shut up, Ben.
Yeah,
cap-wise, that's looking good. Breece Hall under is looking pretty fucking good. Although I think he had a decent game yesterday.
Yeah,
fuck the Jets.
Territory.
Yeah, I know. He's heating up a little bit. So I'm definitely concerned about that, but it's looking okay. I need Cooper Kupp to go under 100 yards today, plain and simple. He's already at 200-yard reception games. Need him to go under today. Did not like hearing you say that you liked him today. I'll be completely honest. Did not like that one bit.
Yeah.
Although it's probably going to happen. To be fair, our O-line is ass. Yes, Tucker. They actually called me today and asked if I could stay with the team and play. They said they'll buy me all Raising Canes that I want for the rest of the year, and they're going to fatten me up, and I'm going to play O-line for them the rest of the year. What do I like on the prize picks board today? That's the question, Jovan. That's the question that we need answers for. Both quarterbacks are up for a pick. I like Jimmy G under a pick. I don't think he's going to throw a pick today. There's no Jimmy G passing touchdowns prop up there today. Don't know if that's weird or not, but it's not. There's not one up there.
Let me ask you this. I want to see what you think of this line because I've been trying to figure out which way to spin this. Jimmy G, his passing yards is 215.5.
Okay.
And we think I was talking to all of my square friends and they're like, oh yeah, Jimmy G, not that guy. He's ass. He's going to go under. As bad as we saw that game be last week, he had 211 yards, which is just about right at this line, which I find is a little weird with a game where the Niners are favored and the Niners, at least in theory, are going to put up a little better of an offensive showing than last game. It's hard to be worse.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. What are you thinking about that?
Makes me want to take the under. It makes me scared on the under on the game. It makes me scared about the 49ers tonight. Those are the two things it makes me scared of.
Okay.
Are you on the same page with that or no?
I genuinely had no clue. I was trying to think of 15 different ways to spin it. I'm like, oh, it could make sense here. It could make sense there. It could say under. It could say Rams. It could just say this is easy enough and he's going to go over because nobody's taking the over anyway. I don't know.
Gentlemen,
let's see what my man's got to say. Hold on.
Let's hear it.
Let me take my fucking AirPods out real quick. Give me a sec.
Jovan, how we doing?
We're doing great. What's up?
Yeah. Wait, someone's actually talking about what I just came on to talk about.
Can you guys hear us?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys talked about tonight's game at all.
We're starting to.
Okay. Jimmy
thinking?
G throwing a pick tonight.
Oh, no.
That's terrible.
How
Javon, what did I literally just say?
How
dude?
square?
Yeah, no less than 30 seconds ago, it was Krabs Jimmy G under a pick.
We should lock that in tonight. Under a pick. Why do you like him to throw a pick? Ramsey's ass.
Ramsey is ass, but I think that the Rams are gonna be up and Jimmy G's gonna be forcing shit, bro.
We were just talking about how we thought it was weird how Jimmy G, who looked like dog shit last week, right? Literally stepped out of bounds in the fucking end zone. His passing yards prop today is at the same relative number as how many yards he had yesterday or last game, which we thought was weird because they're favored today. And Jovan had a good point. Like, we're expecting them to win this game. They're favored, and can they even play any worse? Can Jimmy G play worse than he played last week? I don't know. So I think the square angle there would be to take his over passing yards, which sketches me. But I
will say, like, the reason I brought it up is because I had the whole group chat of my square friends.
Yeah, this is the worst part.
Hammer is under.
Oh, your square friends all want to hammer the under.
Yeah, that's what made me look at the line in the first place.
I just think
that makes me feel better then. That makes me feel better.
Like, do you think the Rams come out to a lead, or like how do you think this game goes?
I think these coaches are fucking geniuses, and I think this game is going to go how a lot of these games have gone recently. And it's absolute battle, heavyweight, punch for punch, low scoring, tight game.
Yeah.
Under. I like the under.
I like the under as well.
That's how I expect this game to go.
I like the under as well. But I do think that Rams jump out to an early lead, and it forces the 49ers kind of adjust how they want to play this game. Because obviously they want to ground and pound. They don't want Jimmy G throwing 25, 30 plus, you know? Like, they don't want him.
Yeah, you do not want him doing that. Are you kidding me?
But I can definitely see the Rams coming out to an early lead. I just think they're the better football team. I do think that from what I've been hearing is that, Vegas lost so much money Sunday. They lost so much money this weekend. What is the squares play on the play? What's the squares board on the play tonight? Rams money line. However, Vegas needs to get their money back. Niners money line.
Yeah, we both like the Niners a lot today. We do. Wow, Ollie, you're going back to the Pirates, dude. You're a freak. You're a freak. Most square plays Cooper Kupp. I mean, yeah, every week. That's a squares play, but Jovan said he likes it today, and I'm literally swimming in piss now, so thanks.
Yeah, I mean, the touchdown may not hit. I don't know if I'm going to take the touchdown, but I think we get a 100-yard game out of the guy.
Great. It's literally the last thing I need. Yeah, Trent Williams is out. This guy is a week behind. He's week behind in life. Bro, are you like are you trapped in like a basement or something? You want to come around and give a play for tonight?
Oh God. For Monday Night Football?
I don't know how many people we can fit. You might have to like jump on that or something.
Yeah, jump.
Do you like anything tonight? I'm talking to Fruits.
Yeah, I already placed an entry. I just don't know.
Are they going to utilize Allen Robinson in this offense?
They have the last 2 weeks.
2 receptions last week, 4 receptions a week before, and 1 reception week 1.
Yeah, week 1 they didn't do shit. The last 2 weeks they targets.
At what point do you throw it in towel on A-Rob and call it? Because he's unstartable in fantasy right now. Unstartable. You cannot start Allen Robinson in your fantasy football, not even at flex.
Fair point.
Has he been getting better every week? I'm pulling up his stats.
Not really.
No. I mean, they said they were going to try to give him the ball more week 2, and they did. They got him the ball 4 times for 53 yards. I mean, dude, Cooper Kupp and Matt Stafford, I wouldn't be surprised if they were, like, literally kissing, like, behind the scenes. Like, these guys are lovers.
Yeah, don't they eat breakfast together?
Yeah, breakfast every morning by themselves. Nobody else is allowed.
So
nobody else is
weird,
allowed.
bro.
Nobody else is allowed to go. It's like some Tom Brady and his kids type shit.
That is so weird.
It's definitely weird.
Oh, Ben Skronik over 31.5.
You like Skronik?
That's my favorite player.
Yeah, I mean, he likes Skronik better than he likes A-Rob. So.
Fake Cooper Kupp.
Fake.
Fruits like Skronik.
49ers normally when they shut the Rams down, they shut Cooper Kupp down too. And he's going to be looking the second option, which is going to be Skronik.
If they don't shut
But
Cooper
70
Kupp
yards
down, it's going to be a tough day today. It's gonna be a tough day.
You know what? The thing I like, as square as Cooper Kupp seems, the thing that I have seen by far, like far and away the most today on my Twitter feed is Tyler Higbee.
Wow.
You've seen a lot of
What the fuck?
I have seen the Higbee 5.5 target square no less than 15 times. No.
I actually hate that.
Yeah, I know. That's the dumbest thing ever.
It's a lot of greened out.
No, it makes sense. It's like the props.cash. It's green because
Yeah,
he's been getting a lot of usage in the offense, so it makes sense. It's just I've been seeing it a lot, and while it may hit, I feel like we're trying to get too cute.
That's against his team in the past. Has Higbee been a problem against his defense in the past, or not?
No, it's all it's the amount that he has been getting usage in this offense. Like the 5.5 targets seems like the freest bet in the world.
Huh.
Does it?
Someone saying Cooper Kupp TD boosted on DK.
That's going to be boosted on a book every week.
Yeah, pretty much.
Boosted from what to what though? It's like kind of important.
Yeah, Trent Cian, what's the bit like? What odds are we getting with the voice crack? What odds are we getting on that pop?
Sneak crack.
That was a sneak voice crack. DK boost on Cup made me want to stay away.
His 12 games against the 49ers, he's only had over 5 receptions and targets in 2 of them.
Get B Camp out of here. Get him out. Wait, what'd you say? What did you say?
He's played 12 games against the 49ers. Higbee.
Yeah.
He's gotten over 5.5 receptions and targets in 2 of the 12.
Wow. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
And he's
Okay.
had 0 in 4 of them. He's had 1 in 4 of them.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. Higbee unders will be in play today. I'm going to put that under your other note from earlier, Jovan. Dansby under, Don's brain is huge, and Higbee under.
Not recommending the under. I'm just saying. I've seen that.
It's not your VIP premium play today.
Yeah, not a VIP premium play. It's just like I've seen it so much.
Yeah, I'm seeing boosted -110 to +150.
Mm.
That doesn't necessarily scare me. It's not enough juice to talk me off of it. Like if you liked Cooper Kupp touchdown going into tonight's slate and you saw that boost, sure, like you never want to see something you like boosted on any of the books, but it doesn't scare me enough off of it.
I'm with you, bro. Cooper Kupp's up for receiving touchdown on PP.
No beep beep.
Shocker.
Yeah. I mean, somebody said that earlier too, that he was like the only one up. There's usually only one guy up for a Sunday night or a Monday night game. It's happened like every week.
They've been absolutely soaring unders.
They haven't though.
Primetime games?
Yeah. Or are you talking about the totals or the squares?
Totals.
Totals. Yeah. The squares
Have been hitting
I know
relatively.
or at least you've been trying to fade some of those guys that are only up on the primetime games, and most of them have hit.
Correct.
Like
Yes.
4.
I've lost more coin on that than making coin. Yes.
Yeah.
With that being said, Cooper Kupp under half reception touchdown, add that to my card.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jawan Jennings over 1.5 receptions is at -113. Is that up on PP?
Yeah. He has a couple things up. I like that.
You like his over?
Yeah. I mean, I think somebody, like we were talking about, somebody's going to get increased usage because Trent Williams is out and Kittle's going to be blocking. Well, it's going to be Ayuk is probably going to receive some form of that, but I think it's going to be Jennings too.
I love Ayuk, but
Dude,
he's so hit or
so
miss.
sketch, bro.
He's so hit or miss.
Yeah, I don't really care for Ayuk. I don't really care for that line.
My name is Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
Looking at Jeffrey right now.
Jeffrey Wilson projected.
Jeffrey's had about 7 billion receiving yards the last 2 weeks. And when I say that, I mean 50 yards.
You mean Garoppolo's? Those are 2 Garoppolo weeks. Keep that in mind.
That is true. The 2 weeks Garoppolo's been here, he's been checking down to Jeffrey.
Yeah, sure.
Big Jeff. So Jeff's coming off of 19 receiving yards and 31 receiving yards.
Let's also look at the teams he's played. Denver.
Today he's only at 11.5. I feel like the over would be just so free there. Let's take the under.
Okay. I love when you do that.
You're going to take any under. I mean, take the one. I think we've taken it in like a spaces or something. Like fade Cam Akers.
That's true. That's so true.
Wow. We can fade Ray McLeod.
He has a square.
He has a 3.5 receiving yard square.
And look at the green.
My God, bro.
He's a green now goblin.
He's a green now goblin.
Look at this shit.
That might be your VIP premium play of the year.
You might have to add that to my card.
It's actually bizarre.
Look, he's a green Dow gob.
That's insane.
Unbelievable.
He's a green Dow gob. 3.5 today? Huh.
Give me Ray McClellan. That's got it. Someone definitely like looked at that and was like, quickly, there's a mistake. There's an error on PP. We gotta get on this. Like, I could totally see someone tweeting that out to their like
cash.
Yeah, like
Patreon,
like freaking out.
Bro, I love the people in the community that just are literally just props.cash. It's like, guys, we follow the account. Like, we know where you're getting. We know we're getting this prop. Not like, we know you follow props.cash, and we know that's where you got this fucking prop. Like, come on.
Like, don't get me wrong, props.cash, genius idea.
No hate on props.cash. And this is not an advertisement. We shouldn't even be talking about it.
Probably shouldn't.
Probably shouldn't.
No free advertising.
No free advertising, but the people who only give out props using props.cash, we're on to you. You know what you're doing. We're on to you, guys. What else is weird on the Prize Picks board, Jovan? Stop giving me these riddles and just start spoon feeding, dude. What else is weird?
I mean, I'm going through them. You know, I got.
You're making me answer like quizzes and riddles, dude. You just tell me like which ones are weird and which ones aren't.
Well, we're going through. You know, I got corporate classes in the morning, so I'm kind of going through this as you're going through.
I know. I'm busting your balls.
Yeah, I know.
Jovan's holding out. He is.
Yeah.
He's holding.
This is where I look through them, and then we flesh it out in the spaces. We get a little deeper, but
oh my god,
nothing else is really like super weird.
Wait, what? Did this guy just change his name right now?
My name Jeff.
What the fuck, dude?
All right, if that ain't
my name is Jeff. Just popped into the fucking thing. We have to take his under today.
Oh, can we take his over for once, please?
No overs.
Can we meet the middle? Can we meet in the middle and take the over?
What? All right, Jovan. The riddles are done. What do we got?
Cut the shit.
Nothing else is like super weird on the board.
I agree with you.
I'd say it's a tough game.
I agree.
What about a Stafford interception? Jovan, what in general do you like on the interceptions for tonight?
On the interceptions, I don't know. I think Jimmy G feels a little too easy, so I probably wouldn't mess with that one.
Too easy.
But at the same time, so does Stafford with the way
the
Niners defense has owned him.
Yeah,
in general. So I
don't
know.
And this kind of feeds into Krabs liking the under. I don't know, Jovan, how you feel about a total in this game, but like if you think there's going to be an under in this game, there's going to be turnovers too. They got to come from somewhere.
It's facts.
It's a good point.
So,
do they though?
But that's also why I think that any single under you've been arguing so far has, in my opinion, a chance because we think this game goes under. Not a lot of offense.
I agree.
The thing is, I think there's going to be offense. I think it's going to be one of those games where you see long, methodical drives, like AKA that's how Cooper Kupp's going to get his yards. But they're not going to end in touchdowns. They're going to end in field goals more than anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I don't know if we're just going to get constant hot potato both ways. It just might not be as many touchdowns we're expecting.
Yeah, we could take the Hagelin PODs and take the field goals today.
Ooh,
good.
I actually kind of like that. Who's up for it? Both of them?
They're both up.
I trust
Robbie Gold. I trust Robbie Gold with my life.
I trust Robbie as well.
If I needed like an open heart surgery and I had to pick an NFL player, I think I'd probably pick Robbie Gold to do the operation. I feel like that dude is just consistent.
You're not taking Justin Tucker?
No, I think
that's
I'm taking
so square.
Yeah, the Sharps are on Justin Tucker, the greatest kicker of all time. I'm on Robbie. Sharps are on Robbie Gold.
Sharps.
To do your heart surgery.
Oh, Hagelin. How we doing, bro? He goes, oh, now you're looking at him, huh? Yeah, PODs today are actually both of the field goal kicker overs today. Those are my PODs.
Double PODs.
Me.
Well, you shouldn't have given that out. You should have just given that to your VIP because now that's just not.
I know, guys. Meant to tell you I'm going VIP premiums starting tonight.
Like Peter.
PODP.
That's what you sounded like.
PODP. Yeah, no, I'm going VIP premium. My first play is Rams alt line plus 10.5 tonight. Minus 1,000.
Wow.
Go ahead and lock that one in. Parlay it. Take it. Do what you got to do.
It's got to be called like the seashore. Something ridiculous.
Okay.
You find your little medallions on the sand.
My little-
PODs.
what the?
You walk around on the seashore with like a metal detector looking for PODs.
Bro, I've never understood people who do that shit. Like, what do you try? Like, you think you're just gonna find like a block of gold under there? Like, what?
It just
I've
might.
never understood that hobby. Like, you got to go into that hobby knowing that you're going to fail. You're probably going to fail. You're probably not going to find anything cool. I can't deal with that.
It's a form of betting.
It's even worse than normal betting, in my
It
opinion.
is, yeah.
Who does that shit? I've always wondered.
Think about
Okay. I'm also the whole running back situation too between Cam Akers and Henderson, Jovan. Like, I don't know what you think is about to happen with these guys and like where the direction's going, but like I just think both these running backs kind of fucking blow.
Mm-hmm.
They do, and it's like
Blow.
either of them are kind of liable to have like a couple runs here and there, and then kind of just coast like with the production and the touches throughout the rest of the game. But capping who's going to get the share for any given game is hell. Like, they're not that good.
Damn, my name is Jeff. He's a big gold searcher guy.
I love when they like strap up the thing around their wrist because they're too lazy to just hold it the entire time. So they strap it up and they just like.
I am hating on that hobby. I am. Jovan, have you seen any Rams tickets today?
Try not to.
Yeah, I know, but it's early.
I mean, I've seen a couple.
You seen
I
some?
haven't really seen many Niners either, though.
Okay. It's early.
Yeah, it's early.
It's early.
We'll get there, though.
It's early. Points bet boost. Cooper Kupp, 75+ yards, 1 touchdown, and a Rams win. That should be free.
Should be.
Plus 390. Okay. This guy wants Rams at plus check. I don't hate taking Rams at plus check. I don't. I'm not going to get mad at anybody for taking Rams at plus check, but you're betting on a team that has not performed well against the 49ers, who are at home when they probably shouldn't be the favorites. You've been warned. It's sketch. Give me TCU minus 6.5. The line's moved from 5 to 6.5. Was actually talking about that on Chargers to the game before this, and we locked it in as one of our plays.
Right.
Love TCU this week.
Yeah, that one's gonna move too.
It's going to keep moving. I'll probably close it like 7.
Yeah, I'm hoping. If they cross that touchdown line, I'm taking out a loan.
Well, I may play an alt line at like minus 13.5 because there's gonna be points in that game. There's gonna be a lot of them.
Where's Mush? We need the 49ers slurp report. We need a pulse check on Mush.
He's in Cabo.
Okay.
He is in Cabo.
I know. I haven't seen anything or heard anything from him. Is he okay?
He's not in the good part of Cabo.
Oh no! Did the cartel get him? The cartel might have gotten our guy Mush. We might need to go down and get him.
You didn't ask what.
Some Wilson Ramos. We need ransom. We might need to pay to get him back.
Let's just say he's.
You know what? Looking at, I've been kind of just like surfing through the regular odds while we're talking about this.
Sure.
I think I was looking at like the yards comparison.
Bro. Like
Spare bike. So look at like the yards comparison. They have Stafford to get more passing yards than Jimmy G at only minus 170.
they have Stafford to get more passing yards than Jimmy G, only at minus 170. So I have no idea what these are usually set at. Though.
I know that's what I was kind of trying to look through. I was going to look through the games like this week if they have those.
Right.
They don't.
Of course.
That seems like I don't really have like a ball game or ballpark like reference for what it should be, but it feels like with a 250.5 compared to 215.5. That seems.
I know, and I wish we had another. I wish we had another game that we could look at the odds and see if it's weird, because it almost reminds me of the pitcher to record a win bet, which also sometimes has like weird shit.
Yeah, but I mean, I forget who it was. Montgomery the one time minus 250 something to not record a win.
Mm-hmm.
That pushed me over the edge of that game.
Love that prop. That shit paid.
It did. I mean, that was crazy. But I wish I had a kind of a reference for what the odds were supposed to be. Somebody in the comments or not.
And I still like that. I still like your angle there, because I mean the props are 35 yards off. I'm assuming they're the same on the book. So they 250.5 and 215.5. Relatively.
Yeah, relatively. They have Jimmy G at 220.5 on this one I'm on.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're getting a really good line on PP.
Yeah.
if you want the over.
If you want that.
Holy smokes. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm starting to like Jeffrey Wilson's under.
You like
under receiving yards.
why?
He only got targeted twice the last 2 weeks. Against
Did he have both? He caught both of them.
All right, wait, hold on, no, that's incorrect.
Yes.
He
caught all
last
the
3 games. Yes, he's caught every pass he's been targeted with. Last 3 games he's been targeted twice week 1, twice week 2, and 3 times in week 3, and he's caught all of them. So his targets are at 2.5 right now. And his receiving yards at 11.5. The more I look at it, the more I like the under. But
Okay. Yeah, my roommate just texted me and said that my buddy's dog just pissed all over my carpet, so I was just dealing with it.
That's fine.
literally swimming in piss.
Actually swimming in dog piss. Unbelievable, dude. What the fuck?
Great news.
Great news. The dog pissed. My roommate goes, yeah, the dog's cute and all, but it smells like shit.
Wiley's Burgers in chat.
He's always in chat. Yeah, that's an interesting angle though, Jovan, at that prop.
Yeah, it just seems a little weird. Seems a tad weird.
Do you have any hockey shit today?
No.
The
Predators are playing Burn, who are like a fucking Swiss. Yeah, no, that shit ain't hitting, brother.
Should we take the terrible team? Should we take Swiss?
You want to take Burn? They're actually not bad.
What are the odds, dude? Like,
I
what's
just know the over/under at 6.5, and I kind of just.
I'm not betting on that shit.
Yeah,
no,
don't put your actual units on that. Just bet on Cuckoo.
This guy wants to see my hairline. Send me your social security number, and I'll show you my hairline. All right.
Actually, don't know.
Get out.
Wow, Wiley Burner is coming at me right now.
Love that.
Unbelievable.
Fuck Wiley.
Unbelievable. This guy has Rams plus 1.5 for the final leg of his parlay to win 200. They're offering 95 to cash out. Take it or let it ride. If anything, dude, I would just bet on the. I'd take the 49ers at minus 1.5 and hedge it that way because you'll probably get a better payout than the cash out they're offering you.
Yeah.
The cash outs try to scam your ass, bro.
You should do like $50 on 49ers minus 1.5.
Yep.
100. Well, you'd win 150 if it hit.
It's facts.
So either way, you're gonna win 150 in that situation.
Okay. If you want to fade me, Krabs, I'm on Preds minus 2.5.
Dude, Burns not bad, bro. And their season started. Like the Swiss National League is fully underway. Like there's 3 games into the season. I bet on that shit.
What's the play?
Well, I'm just confused why they're playing the Nashville Predators in an international friendly for no fucking reason.
And you can bet on that?
I guess.
That's so weird.
Give me the plus 2.5. Give me the plus 2.5.
No,
skis.
seriously.
Give me the plus 2.5 skis. What are the odds? Find them. They gotta be on Bovada.
This is actually disgusting. I can't believe you're making this.
That is a sick play.
That is a sick play.
Sick in the head.
Somebody asked a World Series future sleeper picks. I sprinkled on the Padres a week or so ago when they were plus 2,800. That's like a good value play that's not going to hit that I'm on. I mean, the Braves are a decent look, I think. But I just don't take the Yankees and don't take the Dodgers. I'd take any other team, probably. I just don't take any futures that are like plus 300 or less. There's no reason to do that. There's no reason to do that.
Cuckoo plays Wednesday.
How do I feel about the Cubs today? I mean, I'd probably lean the Cubs, if anything, in this game. I like Hayden. Hayden's been absolutely dealing. Honestly, I feel like the 7.5 total for this game is a little high. It almost makes me want to take the over with as well as both these pitchers have been dealing and the anemic offenses that are the Cubs and the Reds. 7.5 seems a little weird. We've seen I don't think either of these pitchers has had anything above 7 in their last 3-4 starts. And one of the Hayden Wesneski starts was against the Phillies. All on the bump. Never seen 6.5. So I don't know. It's a little weird. Probably would lean the Cubs if anything, but I don't really want to bet that game.
Bro, the Cubs have been nice in the second half of the season. They've been a fine, like, normal team. Like, they have not been mid or ass, at least. They've been kind of
Yeah. Have you seen their numbers recently?
No.
They've won like 11 of 12.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. They're gonna want to carry that momentum over.
Damn, dude. So you know Stafford's up for 1.5 passing touchdowns tonight.
Yes.
That makes me love the under.
I mean, yeah,
If
dude.
they're
Obviously.
offering that as a square.
Well, it's only like I think I saw it was like minus 120 for the over. It's not juiced.
Okay. Bro, did you find the odds for that fucking friendly?
So I don't have the odds for that game, but I have the odds for the Sharks versus Berlin.
Dude.
I have this one. I have the Nashville one.
What do you have, Jovan?
So the burn plus 2.5 is plus 110.
Okay.
Total in the game is 6.5. Pretty
All right. Haglund, you said you wanted to bet $100 on it straight up. Even though it's plus 110, I'll eat the 10 cents. Haglund, let's go head to head.
Wow. Should I go grab your Preds jersey? I have one right now.
Sure. Well, no, I'm betting against the Preds.
Yeah, Jersey Curse.
Oh, yeah. Give me the jersey.
Jersey on stream.
This is good. Yeah, Hags, I accept your deal. I'll eat the 10 cents of juice, brother.
Actually, 5 here.
Let's go, Hags. You in? Give me one of these, Hags. Give me the handshake emoji.
Did I say under runs in RBI for Swanson? Yeah.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah.
We need that like air.
Like they're offering that with how that guy's hitting is crazy.
We'll lock that one in.
It's a sick bet to take, but I feel like I have to do it.
Nice. This one still has a tag on it?
Sure.
Oh, man. Bro, I don't think my hairline is that fucking bad,
not.
dude. People are acting like I'm fucking
It's just because the way
Skinhead Larry,
it's because
bro.
the way you're wearing your hat.
Yeah, the fucking hat, dude. It's fucking great.
Jersey Curse.
It's tough out here, bro. After watching the Commanders yesterday, guys, I really don't need to be dealing with that. With the hairline comments.
I've never seen you in a fucking hockey jersey. I was like,
I look kind of
actually,
I look kind of official. Like I look like I just got drafted by the team. Like I'm wearing my shirt on it. Unbelievable.
Did you get the collar on?
Good, Dave. What do you like tonight, bro? Rams. Oh.
That's not the sharp move.
No, it's not the sharp move. You know it's not the sharp move.
You know it's not the fucking
Dave
shark.
just looks at me and goes, it's not the sharp move, like a fucking smirk. What do you know, Dave? Dave, what do you know? Yeah, throw that on the ground.
Oh, no shit.
He goes, I don't know shit.
The Rams are winning.
Okay.
That's yours, by the way.
Thank you. I'm wearing it because I just bet Haglund head to head. I took – who did I take?
For what?
What team did I bet on?
Burn.
Burn?
Yeah.
I took Burn
Burn.
plus 2.5 against
dude,
the
they're
Predators
actually, they can score.
in a friendly,
They can
$100, one-on-one. Well, that's actually like the line. Like the
That's a lot.
yeah, it was only Burn was only plus 110 on plus 2.5. So I ate the 10 cent juice for the memes. Haglund, good luck, bro. Or good luck.
Yeah, no, this starting lineup for the Preds is fucking poverty.
Good. Good.
Sure.
Like Lankinen starting for
Dave,
them.
you'll be happy, bro. Earlier today, me and Ben locked in TCU -6 on our show. And that line keeps moving. Remember what I told you the other day? They were -5? Yeah, now they're already -6.
We're
Wait,
winning by
no, wait,
14.
the Preds second.
Bro,
last.
people
I might want to be careful though. That's why I'm not locking it in yet.
Oh God.
The line that did the same exact thing was the Oklahoma line this week.
Do I swear I'm sharp?
Wait, what happened?
This guy in chat goes, Chelly swears he's sharp. Man took Commanders in Jerry World.
He took him because I came down. He wanted to ride with the fucking boys, dude.
We literally didn't take anything but
Wait,
Commanders.
Jovan, what were you saying before about be careful with TCUs?
I'm just saying I'm going to be careful with locking it in yet because the Oklahoma line against TCU this week opened 4.5, steamed to 6.5, and then it came like back down, like we were saying.
Okay.
So I'm waiting to see TCU cross the touchdown line. So that's when I'm going in on it.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, fuck CLV, bro. Pick the bet that wins.
Yeah, I mean, if I see a 7, I honestly like if it goes up to 7, I'll take the by the point. I know it's not the
Don't buy
long-term strategy, but I'm taking 6.5.
That's really the book saying, hey, you want to win less money when your bet hits? Here,
I'm not
buy
gonna
a
do it all
book.
the time. I'm not gonna do it all the time, but
All right.
If it goes like 7 and I want to get it before,
Right.
then I'm good. I'll take it.
Fruity, hear me out though, dude. You don't know. You know I don't know shit about SC Bern. I don't even know what country is that in.
It's Switzerland.
Switzerland?
It's the
Sure.
National League.
Of course it is.
They're not that bad.
Of course it is.
They're bad.
If they're that bad against an NHL team, shouldn't they be like +4.5, +3.5?
Friendly.
It's a friendly. They're not going to try to destroy them. They're going to take it easy on them. You know.
They might try and destroy him, but
Like they
For
said,
money line?
I'm getting sharp about SC Bern.
reverse puck line.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the money line, Jovan? Do you have the odds up?
I can't. I can go back to it.
Okay.
It's bad. It's like +500 and then Nashville's like -900.
Wow.
I see +450, -750.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know where the fuck you're getting your odds.
It was the Shark. I was just doing the
Okay.
Sharks game because they were -2.5.
Okay. All right. Well, Jovan, I learned a couple things today. I learned that hockey teams play other countries in friendlies before the season. Had no clue that happened.
You and me both.
I learned that Dansby Swanson is maybe the biggest prize picks trap square on the board all year. We'll be taking that under. I'm trying to two-piece, hold the fry on a prize picks today, Jovan. That's going to be one of them. Is there anything else we like that we should lock in for the other half? Are we waiting? I know there's time, but
Yeah, I
I'd
mean,
like a football prop to go with it, preferably.
yeah, I mean, football prop. Like, I'll probably be taking something Juwan Jennings, but I have to look into see what
Okay.
particularly I like. But like for baseball, like you can get so nasty today because I don't know if you've seen it. Go ahead and look at the total base board
Okay.
for
Let's see.
baseball. There's 15 million disgusting 0.5 total base guys up. You can get so
Oh my God. Joey Gallows.
that's probably the least gross of them all, and that's
I don't even know who Sean Bouchard is, to be honest with you, dude. Who is that?
yeah, exactly.
Okay. I mean, there's more people on here without profile pictures than I've ever seen in the
Yeah.
history of prize picks. What the hell? Holy smoke. Terrence Gore? Sure.
Yeah, certified pinch runner.
Damn, Reese McGuire, man. You ever seen Reese McGuire catch? He might be the worst catcher I've ever seen.
Yeah, not bad at the plate though.
Dude rakes. You know he's hitting like over 300 in the second half of the season. You know that?
Nice him.
He's a beast. All right, we got about 2 minutes here. Haglin, yeah, you're NHL -2.5 against a shitty other country. That should be a safe piece. You're right. No way that Nashville loses today, right? No chance. This jersey's fresh.
Yeah.
Is this like their throwback or something?
That's their Winter Classic.
Fresh.
Stadium series.
Fresh. Yeah. Not gonna lie, a lot of 49ers talk in the chat today. Maybe it's because we've been talking about it.
Yeah.
But who knows, man? Who knows?
don't build those casinos for Rams ML.
They don't build the casinos with Rams ML.
They don't.
They don't. Fuck. The Suns lost to an Australian team?
Yeah, you missed
That's
that
true? When did that happen?
last night.
What the fuck?
Wait, what happened?
Yeah.
The Suns were playing in one of those games too, and they lost. Was it Team Australia?
No, it was one of the Australian League teams. And also, they're like a middle of the pack Australian League team, towards the bottom of the standings too.
Was Delvedova on that team?
I have no clue.
Matthew Delvedoves?
They had one guy. It wasn't him, but they had one guy who's giving them absolute buckets. He dropped like 9 threes or something crazy.
Maybe he is him.
He might be him. He's gonna be getting some calls. That's for sure.
Okay. All right, Jovan. Well, wish me luck on this hockey bet. Maybe I'll be able to find a stream for it, right? Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, ask Chelly about that one.
Okay. Wow. Ben Simmons, 6.5 points. You taking his under today, Fruity?
He's playing 76ers.
Oh. Simmons is playing the 76ers today in preseason.
He might drop a triple double in the first
6.5 points is his total. I'm taking his under. He's not mentally strong enough to hit that over. Give me his under. Love it. Jovan, as always, my man, it was fire to see you this weekend. I'm going to see you again before I go.
Yeah.
Good shit today. Happy Monday, everybody. Monday Night Football. The books got crushed yesterday, guys. Be careful today. Tread lightly. Don't be extra square. All right? Jovan, as always, I appreciate it. Fuck Dansby Swanson and fuck the Rams.
Yeah.
All right, my dude?
Fact.